Hello, I'm Fiona Innocentes and here's my activity. The central moral issue is it morally acceptable? From a domestic point of view, to use technology to substitute for human presence and care for an elderly mother? On one hand, the technology eases her daily life and keeps her safe. But on the other, could it diminish her human dignity or reduce the kind of virtues that flourishing according to Aquinas requires? Okay, so let's talk out the moral pathways, the different options and who's involved, who's affected. Stakeholders include number one, the elderly mother herself, her dignity, her well-being, her emotional and spiritual flourishing. Number two, her children or family, they want what's best for her. Safety, love, care, but also peace of mind for themselves. Number three, caregivers, if any, or professional staff, they may rely on tech to assess them. Number four, society-wider community, because how we treat the elderly reflects our social values. Possible moral pathways. Pathway 1. Minimal tech, maximal human care. The family could minimize the use of technology, relying more on in-person visits, human careers, companionship. This emphasizes personal care, direct human interactions. Pathway 2. Balanced approach. Use technology to support but not replace human care. For example, fall detectors, video calls, smart home devices, but still regular visits and compassion by family or carriers. Pathway 3. High-tech substitution. Use technology extensively, automation, monitoring, robotics so that the mother is mostly cared for by devices. This could maximize efficiency, reduce labor burden, but may risk reducing direct human contact. Natural law and human good. Aquinas teaches that human beings by their rational nature have a telos, a final end, which is not only bodily well-being but also flourishing in virtue. Number 2, virtues. Prudence. The family must wisely deliberate which technology to use. Justice. Are we giving the mother what she deserves as a human being? Not only physical safety, but companionship, respect, and dignity. Temperance. The virtue helps moderate desires. Here perhaps the family's desire for convenience or cost saving, or the mother's potential over-reliance on devices rather than human interaction. Fortitude. Taking care of an aging parent is often hard, emotionally and physically. Fortitude supports persevering through that difficulty rather than delegating everything to machines. Doctrine of double effect. This is crucial when we use technology. There may be two effects. Good effect, safety, connection, reduce risk, peace of mind. Bad effect, reduce human contact, potential loneliness, loss of dignity, perhaps even dehumanization. We apply the four conditions. First, the act of using assistive technology is itself morally good or neutral in itself. There's nothing wrong about using a device to help someone. Second, the intention must be the good effect. The family's goal is to care, to protect, to support, not to isolate her or outsource love. Third, the bad effect should not be the means to the good. Ideally, safety is not achieved because we remove people, but in spite of still having people. Lastly, there must be proportionally. Is the benefit sufficiently great for the permit the risk of reduced human contact? Are we minimizing harm? For example, by scheduling regularly visits, phone, video calls, companion visits, not just leaving her on her own with machines. In my judgment, yes, if done rightly. If the family uses technology prudently, with the intention of genuine care, ensuring the good outweighs any risk of diminished human contact, and continues to foster virtue and dignity, then it aligns with Aquinas' moral framework. Aquinas would likely argue the technology is a means, not an end. A tool serve human flourishing, not replace it. As long as we don't lose sight of our duty to love, to serve, and to cultivate virtue, then this use of technology can indeed be morally good.